Welcome back to the Wonder Guys.
I'm DJ.
And I'm JR. Well, this week is an incredible week. So we have amazing news and maybe not so amazing news, but what a difference if you've been following along. This is week 5 in our monetization series. And if you've been following along from last week, we thought that was great news. This week has been gangbusters. Very exciting, crazy news.
In the same token, we also have had some not so great news this week. A setback for us, for the Wonder Guys, but at the same time, we're going to keep on trucking.
There's always going to be setbacks. That goes, I think, with anything you ever try, even if it's not YouTube.
Especially YouTube, though. I think you're going to have highs and lows. I think we're learning along the way. So each week we learn something new.
It can't all be, up, great, exciting every week. It had been for us, up until this week. So, but you take the good with the bad, and there's a lot of good this week. So I'm excited to go through those numbers. So this week will be for week 5, which was July 17th through July 25th.
Let's dive into the numbers. All right. So this week for views, we had an astounding 116,900 views on our videos.
Which is wildly insane for us. That is crazy great.
Crazy great.
We are very happy and pleased with that.
Next was our watch time hours. Get ready. We had 1.8 thousand watch time hours this week.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Just totally awesome.
And then lastly was our subscribers. Drum roll, please. We have 14,900 subscribers this week.
Ooh.
That is unbelievable.
It really is. We just kept going to bed every night and watching the subscribers grow so much. And
the views too.
And the views.
Like up and up and up.
and we just kind of were waiting for it to stop, maybe.
Right.
I don't know. We thought, okay, well, wow, we had a really great night, and then 2 great nights, and then 3 great nights. And it just kept happening.
And it started with one video getting views. Like it started, I forgot, you told me at one point, like, oh my God, we have 1.4 thousand views on this video, which then went up to, 10,000 views and just kept climbing. And it was crazy watching one video to the next, like, because people would click on, the end screen and go to the next video. So then that video would gain traction. And it was just one after the other after the other. Our videos started going crazy.
So it had been like this for a little while, enough so that we were able to make a thank you video for our 10,000 subscribers. That was, mind-blowing for us after, we only had like 1,500 subscribers last week. And now we're at like, over 14,000. So what a difference a week can make.
It can.
But a quick reminder, we are still doing the promos that we started last week.
Yes.
So that is definitely what's contributing, I think, to a lot of this movement. Yes, people, you're adding the end screen videos onto videos that we hadn't maybe done in the beginning. We're improving on things. Our content is improved. We're
working on the SEO.
Right. So better tags, better thumbnails, better titles, all of those things. But the promos are really helping drive us to everybody's views.
Yes.
The subscribers and all of that is purely us. People are clicking and subscribing and viewing, because of our content, but we are paying to get to the front of the line.
Right. So this week, with the 116,900 views, that puts us at an additional growth of 96,000 views over what we did the week before. Watch time hours with 1.8 thousand means that we gained an additional 1,535.7 hours in watch time. And lastly, the subscribers with 14.9 thousand subscribers, that puts us at an additional growth of 13,400 subscribers over what we did last week also.
That's still super exciting when I hear them read. But then, like we said, there was some bad news as well. When we were looking through all the analytics on YouTube Studio, we realized that in the earn section, there's a category that tells you your valid watch time hours.
Correct.
So they'll tell you all day long in the content and analytics sections what your actual watch time hours are. And they were great. And we were like, well, we're going to be monetized in a heartbeat.
Right.
It's like 2 weeks and we'll be monetized. They don't count the watch time hours from videos that resulted from the promotions.
Correct. So anything that was pushed out to people and was not organic growth by itself without YouTube, we do not get credit for. So therefore, even though it shows that we have all of these watch time hours now, the reality was, and I kept watching, like every day I'd watch and it'd grow only a few. And I'm like, how are we getting, one video I think had that time had 20,000 views. And I was like, how does something that has 20,000 views only get me 30 watch time hours? I don't understand. Well, come to find out that anything that you are paying for through the promotions does not count towards your watch time hours to be monetized. So they are valid watch time hours. They just don't count towards getting monetized. So they're kind of useless, even though they're not really, because it's still going to create organic growth in the end.
Yeah, there's a lot of upsides to the promotions. Just having the views and getting the subscribers, being at such a high number of subscribers. When we post a new video, it'll notify those people and they might click and watch. And those clicks and watches will be, counting towards the monetization totals that we need.
Right.
So in the long run, I think it's worth it. We do get the people, we get the comments, we get the likes, we get the views, all that stuff. But we don't necessarily get all of those watch time hours. So that is a struggle.
And it goes to what our point is that we make every week is it really is about your videos. There's no shortcut. So yes, this helped us a lot.
We're looking for the shortcut.
Right.
So we haven't found all of the shortcuts. We will tell you when we
found one that works anyway. So yes, we have tons of subscribers now. We have lots of views. We have, I think 2,500 watch time hours or something close to that. But the point is, at the end of the day, what only counts is the organic growth. So we just keep, like I said, trucking along. Like, we're going to keep doing our videos. We're going to keep doing what we've been doing. I think we will taper off the promos. We have a huge subscriber count now, so we probably will pull back because that's not actually helping us. It did help us.
It's hard to say.
Right.
In the long run, it might help us because we have those people who are subscribed who will maybe watch future videos. But in the here and now, when we're trying to grow those watch time hours, it's counting almost against us.
Right.
So it's a double-edged sword, and you kind of
really
have to pick and choose what you think is worthwhile. So is it worthwhile to pay money and get more people and more views and more subscribers? Yes, but we're kind of shortchanging ourselves for now for the actual watch time hours that will count. Right. So I think in the future, we'll taper off for now, and then in the future, we will probably go back to advertising once we've hit the monetization numbers, because getting that much more attention and views, it'll get you a payout when you're monetized.
Right.
But while you're getting there, I think it was good that we did it.
I agree.
I think it was good that we did it because we got a lot of people interested in us.
Right.
And, we may still do that again. We may do some more promos to get more people and more traction. But you just have to decide what's valuable.
Yeah, what's valuable for your channel might not be valuable for ours.
Or what you need at that time.
Right.
If maybe you have a lot of watch time hours, but you're struggling with subscribers.
Right.
Then it's totally worth it because you can, I wouldn't say easily get the subscribers, but we easily got the subscribers. So it depends on what works for you and what you need.
You learn. That's what we're doing along the way. Learning with you.
Isn't there a song about that? You learn. Anyway.
No, let's not sing.
So keep following along for our series on monetization. Hopefully it's helpful to you. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Tootsies!